Yo, what's up everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Gaming News, we've got comments on the pricing for the Nintendo Switch 2, EA CEO comments on where Dragon Age the Veilguard went wrong, and Jack Black announces the cast of the upcoming Anaconda movie reboot in typical Jack Black fashion. This is your Daily Fix. In a recent Japanese transcript of a Nintendo investor meeting, the company's president has come out to speak on the pricing of the Switch 2. Now, while he didn't reveal the exact price of its next handheld, he did address affordability concerns and inflation. Quote, "In addition to the current inflation, we are aware that the exchange rate environment has changed significantly since the launch of Nintendo Switch in 2017. We also need to consider the affordable prices that consumers expect from Nintendo products. When considering the price of our products, we believe that it is necessary to consider these factors from multiple angles. At this time, we cannot disclose the specific price of Nintendo Switch 2, but we are considering it while taking various points into consideration. At this time, there are no plans to change the price of Nintendo Switch hardware." Now, while it's good to hear they'll be taking into consideration affordability for consumers, but it leaves you to wonder what Nintendo's definition of affordability is and could be for the Switch 2. Now, when the Switch first released in the US, it was $300, which made it the fourth cheapest console ever made at the time. That's more than likely we'll see the Switch 2 at a higher price tag than that when it releases, given you can currently snag the first generation at around $280, $300. But let's take some guesses, all right? Let's do this. How much do you think the Switch 2 will cost? Comment in the comment section down below. Moving right along, EA CEO Andrew Wilson had some interesting things to say about the financial failure of Dragon Age the Veilguard, suggesting that if it had shared world features, a deeper engagement, and high quality narrative, it might have resonated with a lot more players. Quote, "Dragon Age had a high quality launch and was well reviewed by critics and those who played. However, it did not resonate with a broad enough audience in this highly competitive market." Now, it's kind of interesting when you think about the approach of this particular Dragon Age game, which saw a departure from a multiplayer game with repeatable quests, a tech-based and outlined story, to a single-player approach to the RPG. Now, this type of approach worked for Larian's Baldur's Gate 3, so perhaps that shift to a single-player campaign wasn't what led to the Veilguard's failure to resonate with more players. It seems to me EA is focusing on the wrong things and learning the wrong lessons from this particular blunder. Because when most players seek out a BioWare game, these aren't exactly the elements they're looking for. Like, players want immersive worlds, well-written narratives, and engaging and endearing characters. The Veilguard kind of missed on those particular marks. But please share your thoughts in the comments down below. And finally, for reboots no one asked for, and in typical Jack Black fashion, we got the casting of the upcoming Anaconda movie. And he did it in song form. I'm not gonna rattle off the names, I'll just let him take care of it.
And also Steve, and also Paul, and Selton, and me, and also Daniela are the main people in the cast of the Anaconda.
So there you have it. Now, the 1997 Anaconda movie, which starred Jon Voight, Jennifer Lopez, and Ice Cube, wasn't considered an intentional comedy. It was a comedy for other reasons. But it seems, just based on the cast for this reboot, Sony Pictures is going to be leaning more on the funny side of things. Now, here's hoping that Ice Cube reprises his role in this reboot. Now, he could be the one to kind of connect the two movies, and given the various comedic films he's done in the past, he'd be a perfect fit for this new cast. The movie is slated to release this winter season, December 25th. Right, and that about does it for your Daily Fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and you just platinumed another episode. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous video. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.